Well, the Vikings made a splash in the first round by trading up to get J.J. McCarthy as the latest Vikings quarterback. We are so happy to have you here in Minnesota, J.J. It's funny, I feel like I just saw you like 2 hours ago.
Kind of like that, yeah.
Yeah, that watch party was really exciting. What was the best memory you had from last night?
The best memory was getting that phone call, obviously, and hearing Coach O'Connell and Kwesi, and just being able to, live that reality of your dreams turning into a reality. And it was truly special and one night to remember, that's for sure.
And what a time during your press conference that is now on Vikings.com that your good old pal Wayne Gretzky texts you. You're heading to the state of hockey. You've got a good hockey friend in Wayne. Mm-hmm. Was there anyone else that texted you where you were like, okay, this is pretty cool?
So many people reached out, and I'm so grateful, and I'm going to get to them, I promise. But Peyton Manning reached out, and I talked to him earlier this week, and just hearing his words of advice were invaluable. And, yeah, when you see Peyton Manning on your phone, that's a little bit of a step back and
definitely.
Be grateful for.
Was he excited about the fact that you're now working alongside Kevin O'Connell in this offense in particular?
Yes, because, all those guys, they just cheer and root for the next generation. And he knows the great system that I'm in, the great, opportunities to develop. And, yeah, he's really excited.
Well, speaking of Peyton, I'm sure there are plenty of quarterbacks that you've looked up to for a very long time. Was there anyone in particular you loved to model your game after, or you just can't wait to watch the next game of film on them?
Growing up, it was always Tom Brady because he wasn't the fastest guy. He wasn't the strongest guy. He wasn't the most talented guy. And growing up, that was me. And, just watching him week by week and seeing him play the game within the game and find the little nuances in the defense that he took advantage of. Just everything about his play and his mentality and his leadership is something that I try to emulate. And we also have a great relationship as well. So shout out Tom.
Yeah, shout out Tom. Another just low key shout out for one of your highly ranked pals. I do want to talk to you a little bit about what Kevin O'Connell said in his press conference. He did talk about that you have just a ton of upside. And when a coach says that about a player, can you go into more detail about what you think that upside is and how you can improve on that?
I think he just sees the intangibles in me and the desire to be a better version of myself today than I was yesterday. And, when you accumulate all those days and the compound factor of what it turns out to be, he starts to, that's the upside right there. How good could you really get? And that's in terms of, mental processing, arm strength, footwork, all the little things that, go into playing the quarterback position. But, yeah, I just feel like he sees that I'm a young kid that's, itching to learn, itching to get better every single day and, wants to play a key role in that.
Building off of that, you like his quarterback philosophy and what he can do with you. What can we expect from J.J. McCarthy in year one?
Somebody that's just going to work his butt off every single day. I don't know what it's going to look like year one yet because I'm trying to learn everyone's names right now and figure out the playbook and get around the guys. So, that's what I'm focused on is just, being the best version of myself, and we'll see where that takes me.
Well, you got to know one of them today, Dallas Turner.
Yep.
Got to ride over here from Detroit alongside your new teammate. What were your impressions of him?
Just an awesome dude.
Yeah.
I kind of had some interactions with him at the Combine, and then just growing up, we were in the same class, so always knowing who he was, and then obviously playing against him, just knowing the monster of a player that he is and the way he can impact the game. But it's nice being on the same team now because I'll tell you, it doesn't feel good when he hits you. So,
no, I can't imagine so. I can't imagine so. I'm going to ask you one final question before we go. The phone call from Kevin, you mentioned it and how excited you were about it. You guys seemed like old pals. I mean, how would you describe that relationship forming so fast?
I would say it's just quarterback to quarterback relationship, and he's not too far out of the league, and it's very relatable. So he knows the situation I'm going through. He obviously, appreciates who I am as a human being, which means so much to me, and likewise to him. And he wants to do this together, and I want to do it as well. And it's just going to be a fun ride, and he's ready for it, just like me. Yeah.
You promised Kwesi some wins, which we love to hear. What is when we got on the phone, he said one love to you. What did that mean?
That's the song I chose when he asked to choose a song that embodies me and who I am and who I'm aspiring to be like, and yeah, that's definitely.
I feel like that probably went over really well with him.
He loved it. He was fired up. Definitely.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, JJ. We appreciate your time. Best of luck here in Minnesota. We're so excited you're here.
I'm excited to be here.
Thanks.
Skol.